going on, everybody? It's Kristen Yafianez. How y'all doing? I wanted to tap in and give you guys some encouragement. Those that have spiritual gifts, and let's just say there are many type of spiritual gifts, but there's a particular set of spiritual gifts that are much more taboo. So I'm talking about your mediumship, your clairaudient, your clairvoyance, your telepathy, your if you're building and have telekinesis, spiritual gifts. Oh my goodness, there are so many. There are some of you that are spiritual, your spiritual authority, and other people don't see you as such, and that is a special spiritual gift. Some of you are spiritual gatekeepers, meaning you can go to your divine now. You're from the divine. You're of source truth, right? But you have the ability and you have the permission to go to the darker, the underworld. People, you would say, what that scares people off, but the underworld are the lower vibrations, to pull out things, and then learn things, and then you're able to go back into the community and pull out those lower vibrations out of people via communication, speaking on it, via healing, touch, like Reiki. Like, you're able to do that. There are so many spiritual gifts. You may be a root worker, and that may be taboo. What I'm here to say is, do not let just anybody tell you about your spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts that you know have been proven through science, through even religion, through nature. And people that aren't tapped in won't understand your spiritual gifts. So don't let somebody that is afraid of your spiritual gifts tell you your spiritual gifts ain't real. Make it make sense. How are you afraid of something that you don't think is real, first off? How do you shun something that you don't think is even possible? How do you fear something from a biblical standpoint, from a religious standpoint, when your Bible and other ancient scripts that have been removed and separated from your Bible tell you that spiritual gifts are real? I just want you to be encouraged. A lot of you are needed at this time. I'm being pushed to just speak, literally, not just speak about anything. Like, literally, we as individuals, spiritualists, and those of us that are in tune and are being pushed to use these particular spiritual gifts that may be taboo, we all have our own like niche. We all have our own thing that we all have our own lane. And that's another thing. Don't even let another spiritualist tell you about your gift and your lane. If another spiritualist, if another, like, literally, and you ain't even looking at this particular person as fraud or scam. You just see yourself, okay, this spiritualist doing that. I don't do it that way. I don't have to do it that way, because this is my lane. This is my lane. If you know you in your lane and you see somebody that's supposed to be in their lane telling you about your gifts, and telling you, oh, what you speak about ain't really true, it ain't really the energy, it ain't really this, it ain't really that, tell them to stay in their lane. Because the downloads that I receive, they might not be ready for, because they still have shadow work to do. I need y'all to ride with me. And I'm only talking to a particular group of people. So if you not in this demographic of people, if you not a practicing spiritualist that is actually moved by the divine to give messages, this ain't for you. This ain't for you. And not just give messages, to work in the community, plant seeds in the community, be a creator in your community. It doesn't even have to look how it looks through me. We are all different. We are all special. So do not let people on the outside of you that know nothing, that has never even witnessed magic, that has never even witnessed or gone through or experienced feeling different physical sensations, staying up at night, wondering why they dreaming about this, wondering why they see this so different than someone else, wondering why now they grew up, loving certain foods, loving certain entertainment, loving certain vices, or loving this, and then all of a sudden, literally, you just wake up and all of it is just detoxing from your body, and now you feel disgusted by this. You feel disgusted by these things. Like literally, if they have never gone through any of that, don't let nobody tell you about your spiritual gifts. Don't let, if you are clairaudient, if you are a medium, don't let people tell you, oh yeah, you talking to demons, or you talking to yourself. You ain't talking to nobody. You don't hear nothing. You talking. Don't let people do that. Do not let people do that to you, because you know yourself that you have helped people with your mediumship. You know that you have felt things that were separate from you, that had nothing to do with you at all, and you felt and you heard and you connected the dots to literally lineages before you. Hell, 2, 3, 4, like generations, ancient civilizations way before you, and you know you have that gift. Literally, stop letting these people that know nothing, stop letting these people that you know you've given messages for, and they receive those messages, and they were like stunned by it, like, how she know that? They literally, and then all of a sudden they turn around and do what? Gaslight you, make you feel like you crazy, and you ain't never even utilized or tapped in and connected with them that way. Don't let these people do that to y'all. I love y'all, and I'm the one that will be real with y'all. Literally, like literally, it physically ails me to fraud somebody, to cheat somebody. It literally ails me. It makes me physically sick, or physically in pain, or physically just feel very uncomfortable to just want to harm somebody in any way, mentally, physically, emotionally, to intentionally want to be an inhumane person. So me, I'm real, raw, real, because I have to be. I have to start speaking up. I have to like literally break this shell and start speaking up, because it's some of y'all that need to hear this in many of my messages. I speak to y'all, and I also speak to the motherfucking sleepy giant of the motherfucking U.S., whether if I have a small platform or not. I don't care. I'm speaking to a cluster of people, the sleeping giant, and those that need spiritual encouragement, emotional encouragement. I'm here for y'all, because I love naturally, for real, and I give thanks. And I'm going to end it. Happy sunshine, y'all.